It's 10 degrees right now, which is 16 degrees warmer than it was this morning. This is where I have my morning coffee every day, pretty much no matter the weather. Wind comes out of the west, and it's shielded by the side of the garage, so it's not too bad. So I'll do that usually from November to the end of March, early April is where I'll have my morning coffee every day. And the rest of the year, pretty much April through October, I'll be out here. But with no roof and no side, because normally we have a western panel up here. So that's the west, that's where the weather comes from. Yeah, it's very pleasant usually, but I'm not about to do that at -6 like it was this morning, with actually a little bit of wind. I don't know what the wind chill was. That's the actual temperature, -6. So we're supposed to have a snow event. They're calling between a foot and a half of snow. This is Saturday. The snow is supposed to start tomorrow and really kick in earnest throughout the day on Sunday. And by Monday morning, foot and a half. So we'll have to see. So as far as preparation, I think I'm in good shape. If you watch our channel, you know that I go through great pains to be sure that everything is ready for winter, which includes the tractor, which you could see I've got on a trickle charger. I've got the generator on a trickle charger hanging up on the wall there. Because, you know, when you have a storm move in, you know, we could possibly lose power. Now I also keep the X350 on a trickle charger as well, because as you can see, I don't bring the batteries indoors, and a fully charged battery will not freeze. When I am out here in the barn, I've got the torpedo heater. And like I've talked about in the past, the barn's not insulated yet. And the challenge I have with the torpedo heater and making videos is it just messes with the audio. It's just too loud. So, you know, that's on the list. What I'm gonna do now, I just wanna start the tractor. This will definitely be a cold start. And what I'll generally do is I'll cycle it. I'll start with cycling it twice. Actually, glow plugs are still heating up. There it goes. I'll turn it back off. Let the glow plug go again. And then do a cold start on it. I've got the tractor throttle set at about 1500 RPMs. Boy, it didn't like that. I'm just gonna let it run a little bit. Just to be sure I've got no problems tomorrow when I need it. So I'm gonna let it run a little bit. You saw that warning. It has a stop warning on it and a loud, shrill beep. And it's saying exhaust manifold pressure sensor. And I know from experience it's because of the cold. What I'm also, what I was considering is taking the box blade off. It's actually starting to snow right now. Because when you get a lot of snow, really anything over a foot, the box blade is basically worthless. As soon as you lower it down, the box is completely filled up with snow. But, you know, honestly, I don't think I'm gonna worry about it. What I would do is I'd put the ballast box on if we were having, you know, say 2 feet plus, just to give me more traction, more rear ballast. But with a foot of snow, yeah, I'm really not worried about it. All right, the warning stopped and cleared itself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get this little bit of snow off the driveway, and because it's definitely icing up. It's gonna give me worse traction when this event does happen. also done, you can see how the driveway basically runs down here, yet all the snow piles are pushed way back. Yeah, that was purposeful, knowing that, you know, again, we're still in January, and I don't know how much snow we're gonna get, whether it's this storm or the next. I gotta have some place to put the snow. So just more preparation. Oh, one more thing I want to tell you, one thing that I do. You can see we have the side little man door here, overhead door here, and an overhead door there. So sometimes that little man door will get iced to where it's very difficult to open. Or I think about, geez, what if I ever lost the key and we had a power failure? How would I get the garage door up? So what I do is I leave the back door. Now it's not on an opener. I leave it unlocked. So that way, if I had to, I could just walk around the barn, come to the back, and be able to get in the garage. And then I could pull a little rip cord there to bypass the opener and get the tractor out. I don't think we're gonna have power issues. I really don't. Now down south of us, my buddy Bob, who's in North Georgia, they're talking about getting 1.5 inches of ice. You know, anything over 1/2 inch is major problems with bringing tree limbs down. Last night, the meteorologist here said he's never seen a storm that's gonna cover this amount of area, all the way from New Mexico up into Maine. That's a big storm. It's not a lake effect storm, it's a general snowfall. So yeah, once again, we'll just have to see. I got into some mud. This is Snow Jet. It helps to make it easier on the bucket to shed the snow. Yeah, now, of course, most important thing is to get this trickle charger on here. All right, so it's working. Yeah, so these weathermen, you know, I don't know if they're even right, if we're gonna get as much as they say, but, you know, I just believe in being as prepared as I can. And if you didn't catch it, the error code and that shrill warning went away. What I did was I just increased the RPMs to get it warmed up a little faster, and no problem. So I don't know, you know, we'll have to see. I'm gonna take you guys through right from the start of the snow until we get out there and start doing some plowing. You know, that little exercise going through the driveway, I don't know, maybe a total waste of time, but just trying to get up anything that's has already formed ice or is gonna give me traction issues when I go to plow. So yeah, I hate to say it, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. It'll be fun. It's just so peaceful in the mornings. Hey, it beats the -6 that it was yesterday. It should be pretty easy to plow, but we're probably going to get a lot of wind rowing. plow this a little bit differently with this amount of snow. It's about 2 feet down here by the road from the snow plow. Well, hope you enjoyed this episode. Yeah, a little bit more snow than I thought. And that pile down there sure is getting bigger. I'm glad that I pushed the snowbanks back too. Not that that was, you know, end of the world storm or anything like that, but it was, in some spots, it was over a foot, no doubt about it. Luckily we didn't have a whole lot of wind, or we had some huge drifts because it's so cold that the snow would have blown around. It's when I get up this morning, had my coffee, it was 7 degrees out there. I'm not sure what it is right now, but the snow isn't going anywhere. And with as cold as the temperatures are right now, we're probably gonna get some more. So which means I get to see you guys more. Thank you so much for joining us. God bless you all. And we'll see you next time on Tractors and Life.